Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Leo. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Leo. What does Leo need to know? Okay, I see Four of Cups energy. Oops. Nine of Cups. The Hanged Man. Yeah, someone's missed an opportunity here. They're failing to recognize something. You can see a person, they're hiding out in their tent, keeping their feelings all in. Yeah, somebody didn't get what they wanted here. Now they're taking a little pause and looking at things from a different perspective. Yeah. Let's take a look. We got two more wanting to come out. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which seems to be showing up a lot lately. It's an energy, and it's often an energy of someone who, it's a person who focused on it's a person looking ahead, planning, preparing. It has to do with two people coming together, but it's about going down this path, crossroads. I feel like somebody here, it's about crossing paths with someone, but it's a person seeing things from a different perspective. It's a person, somebody here was playing it safe. See, I think it's this Queen of Pentacles. This could be yourself or someone around you, but it's someone who's playing it safe. They're being cautious. And now because of being so cautious it's about taking things to the next level, or it's a person who looks ahead, plans, prepares. See, it's an energy of preparing. Somebody maybe didn't feel ready to take things to the next level. But I feel it's about two people crossing paths. Somebody here was playing it safe. Now they've missed an opportunity. It looks like a feminine energy, or someone failed to see the Queen of Stones. Somebody sensible, practical, someone who plans, prepares ahead. And we have the Eight of Wands. So this has to do with multiple opportunities, things speeding up, but somebody here has been there, done that. So this has to do, if you have somebody here who didn't want to take things to the next level, whatever that may be, it could be because somebody got a little overwhelmed, or they were just busy. I see this busy energy, multiple things happening. Eight of Wands is an energy of a person who often has multiple opportunities. It's very positive, but it's almost like too much of a good thing too fast. I think it's this person here who's missed the opportunity because they played it safe. They kept everything to themselves, their feelings in, acted a little aloof. It's somebody who's coming across as a little unapproachable. But it has to do with missing opportunities, maybe even multiple here. This Hanged Man is about a different perspective. I mean, it could be someone who's kind of checking somebody out here too. And it's somebody who's playing it safe, acting like they're not interested when they are. It's missing an opportunity. Tell me about the Four of Vessels. Why is this here? This is someone feeling kind of sad here. See, missed opportunity. They didn't reckon there. Somebody here may have ended something with someone though, but it's the Three of Cups are here. Someone not recognizing the Two of Cups or not looking at it. So there's some sort of regret. But it's an energy of someone who kind of feels like there's no hope here. We have a single person. See, it's an energy of someone who's single, independent. But I think it's this person acting like they're not interested or a little aloof. So it's someone coming across as unapproachable. So now we have some regret here because I feel this is someone who actually wanted this. Playing it safe, being cautious. But nobody got what they wanted here. Yeah, now we have an Empress energy. So it's also another energy of someone here who, now this is what they're seeing as Empress, seeing things from a different perspective. Someone who has a lot of abundance here. But it's someone who's kind of looking out for themselves. We know the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, looks out for themselves. But it also has to do with strength, confidence, someone taming the beast. Queen of Stones. Yeah, somebody made a bad decision. So it has to do with a judgment, a decision. Somebody just judged a situation wrong here too. Because it's a person coming across as unapproachable. It's somebody who wants to approach somebody. They didn't, because this person's... It's often someone who looks at someone and looks away. Maybe being a little coy. You know, often that's the energy of the Empress. But yeah, it's a missed opportunity. Somebody failed to see this. Yeah, things happening very quickly. Multiple opportunities. See, this is someone who's been there, done that. And that's what it's all about. See, making a decision, because this is someone who's definitely someone who's, you know, I do see kindness, compassion, and inner strength. But somebody didn't feel very confident to approach this person. They wanted to talk, they wanted to communicate, but you can see things happening very quickly. This is a person who likes to plan ahead. They're not always the most spontaneous. That Leo energy, I think it's a feminine energy. If not, it's the other person. But yeah, I mean, wow. Let's have a look at this Eight of Wands energy. Eight of Wands. Yeah, see, something ended. It's a situation that never went anywhere. It's two people crossing paths. Somebody's had maybe even several opportunities to approach someone. And they're not approaching because they're unapproachable. And there's regret. It ended before it went anywhere. And it could be because somebody was overwhelmed. It's possible somebody had just ended something and now they, you know, feel they've missed an opportunity. But yeah, as soon as I say that, that's a person taking a break. See, not taking any action. Someone didn't take any action. They kind of got pinned down by their thoughts, but it could be someone healing from something, you know, clearing things up, clearing things out. Someone on a break. Yeah, someone has maybe even been taking a break, focused more on their house, their home, their money. You know, that's the Queen of Pentacles energy. But it's someone who acts aloof, and I feel we have someone who's had plenty of opportunities to approach somebody, several opportunities to approach him, and they didn't. It never goes anywhere. So this is someone thinking it's over, but I feel somebody was ending something. Tell me about this. Yeah, we got a King of Wands here. Now this could be this person here looking at this with kindness, compassion. But it has to do with confidence. See, somebody didn't feel very confident. This is generally the Queen of... I mean, this could be a feminine Leo too. Somebody who's confident. They take care of themselves. They're independent. But it's like we have... The Hangman often tells me two people check each other out. Someone's acting aloof. Someone looking at someone looking away. So there was some sort of judgment made, a decision. What does this King of Wands want? Yeah, they missed an opportunity. Tell me more. What does this King of Wands want? A whole new cycle. Something to do with the timing. Something had just ended. Somebody wasn't ready. But this is also someone keeping it all in. This is both people who feel the same. Two people the same. It's like the same thing happening twice. It's a person they want to approach, but the other person is unapproachable. And it goes nowhere. It ends. And it could be because, like I say, someone ended something. They aren't ready. They're on a break. But it's non-action. Somebody who didn't take any action. And it looks like they've had multiple opportunities. They've missed opportunities. But this is someone now looking at this, seeing things in a different light here, seeing someone favorably. And it's a whole new cycle. And now we have this energy here. Somebody waiting. This is someone possibly, you know, thinking maybe I should just look elsewhere. They're not interested. This is someone who's trying to, you know, has made a decision. I think if someone made a bad decision, but it's because of this person. It's both people. Twice it's happened, I feel. But there it is, the one. Somebody, there's a spark. See, this is someone who's recognizing, checking each other out. They know this is someone who's checking them out. It's somebody who's waiting for the one, waiting for the right person. Maybe thinking this just isn't the right person. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Yep, two people acting aloof. See, there's been multiple opportunities. Two people looking at this from a whole different perspective, but it's two people who've checked each other out. Some of you do have a choice. If you are the Empress here, having a choice between two. So it's like multiple opportunities, things happening quick, possibly. I actually feel there's two masculine energies here, but this is about partnering up, a couple, crossing. See, it's about crossing paths, taking things to the next level. So I feel what it is this Queen of Pentacles is looking at this, missing an opportunity with this person because they're waiting for somebody else. They're interested. There's an attraction, a spark. Tell me more about this King of Wands. This is someone who moves quickly. Now we got the King and Queen of Wands. Yeah, look at that. We've got like the ultimate power couple here. And I'm talking ultimate. And it's because we have the King and Queen of Wands, the King and Queen of Pentacles. Two people are creative, generally know what they want. They go after it. But I feel there's been multiple opportunities to come together. Somebody here's, changing their focus. See, it's someone who's now starting to change their focus. This is about coupling up. Somebody wanted to approach. This is somebody stable, practical, sensible, planning, preparing ahead. This is somebody feeling more prepared. But it's like both people preparing. There's this, the Two of Wands tells me it's like it's between two worlds. Because the Two of Wands has that world energy. It's about going down a new path, but it's an energy of somebody who's ending something and not quite prepared to start something new. But now I can see a whole new cycle. Look at a person who's been waiting. This is about waiting for the one. This is someone who already knows the one. This is someone changing their focus from someone else because they've been waiting for them. So what they're doing is they're interested in this person, but they're waiting, and now we've got this person coming in. This is an energy of missing opportunities, though. Someone failing to recognize this Empress energy, something magical. It's what they've actually been waiting for, but they didn't take action. And I feel this Queen of Pentacles has been on a break. But this is also someone who didn't take action when they had that chance. See, between two worlds. That's what it is. And making a choice between two people. Yeah, there's other people involved. See, there's an energy of several people here, but there's some kind of good news. Getting together, gathering. See, taking something to the next level. Now, some of you have someone here, I feel, when it's time to take it to the next level, they ignore or reject the other person. Now, they feel they've missed an opportunity. Some of you got two people here. Because it has to do with someone introducing to their friends and family, going out in public, doing things together, whatever it may be. And the other person ignores the other person or rejects them. And then we got this person now feeling bold and confident, part of the Empress energy, and they're looking, focused on this other person. It's a whole new cycle, but it has to do with luck and timing, something to do with the timing. And I feel that this is someone who's had multiple opportunities to approach, but it's someone being unapproachable. This is an interesting energy, but it's two people who act aloof like they're not 100% interested, and it's where someone's recognizing the spark, the attraction. And this could be one for some of you, just the energies of two people. Yeah, we got an Empress here. See, somebody in an Emperor, somebody in that social circle, some kind of good news. This is somebody leveling up here. So it's about this person leveling up too. Wow. So yeah, a lot of you, it's just one person. It's the energies of the Emperor and the Empress, but it's missing opportunities. Both people feel they've missed an opportunity because we have this energy of being kind of aloof, checking each other out, looking away, acting disinterested when you're actually interested. Because there was definitely a little lack of confidence there, but it's someone taming the beast, right? That beast. I see kindness, compassion. Yeah, it has to do with the choice, the lovers. Two people, a bond, a connection between two people. Tell me more about the lovers. This is two people who should be building each other up. See, it's an energy of two people who build each other up and then tear each other down by ignoring each other, rejecting each other. Sort of tit for tat. Well, if you're going to reject me and ignore me, I'm going to ignore you. We got someone learning something here. Yeah, someone's cut somebody out, though. I do feel we have a person who was kind of taking a break, pinned down by their thoughts, thinking, not ready to take action, because they may have cut someone out or ended something. So it does look like there's timing here, but this is a person who's learned something. It's also sometimes a person who's very skeptical. Their sword's up because there's been hurt. But this is the person who now feels confident. See, it was a lack of confidence before, but now since someone's taken a break, it's healing time. See, no action. Now they're thinking of taking action. It has to do with a judgment. Somebody judged something here, but they're now seeing things in a favorable light where they didn't see it. So now both people feel they've missed an opportunity. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's somebody who ignored somebody because they didn't feel confident. They made a bad choice. They were skeptical. Their sword was up. So they made a judgment and felt it was the right decision at that time. But clearly, I mean, it's possible they weren't quite ready, but I feel like it was just a bad choice. Yeah, it has to do with not being on the same page. See, schedules, lifestyle, routines, the way two people conduct themselves. It has to do with faith. Somebody has faith they made the right choice. So we have a person coming in to speak some truth here. I see a lot of schedules, routines. This is two people very much the same because they both have self-discipline. They're structured. It's their lifestyles. King and Queen of Wands, very creative, hardworking, determined, very focused, very ambitious, very sensible, practical. Tell me more about the King of Swords. Yeah, so someone who sees truth. See, there's some sort of forgiveness, kindness, compassion, forgiveness. The Empress is often very forgiving. This is somebody learning something. And I feel there's probably people talking. There's other people involved. But it's also someone here looking to see if someone's involved with someone else. This Emperor is someone getting to the bottom of something here. I can just see this person, reaching out. Yeah, they're reaching out to someone here. See, playing it safe, caution. But it's about whether someone's going to reciprocate, because it has to do with someone who comes across as unapproachable. They wanted to reach out, but they didn't. Now they see they've missed a magical opportunity. There's been several opportunities for these two people to come together. This is two people, both, waiting for the right person. So what are they doing while they wait for the one? Focus on their money, their finances. But there's a spark and a physical attraction. See, this person knows. They know when someone's attracted to them. And the truth is, they were attracted to them. Now, it is possible that King of Swords is somebody giving someone advice. Someone may have taken someone's advice. It may not have been the best advice for some of you. Tell me more about the Hierophant. Yeah, see, crossing paths, coming together. There's been several opportunities, but I still feel it's like some of you, both of you may have come apart from someone else and just ended something, and then you come together and there's been no time to heal. See, it's all about that time in between. So that's another thing with the two people at a crossroads time in their life, but it's about being between two worlds. Something ending before starting something new. Someone's looking out there, you know, at this path. But this is definitely, I mean, these two people, this is crazy. Kind of thinking the same things too. But it's about reaching out, whether someone will actually reciprocate. Yeah, we got a person who's now in their feels. It's funny how that, see, look, now we have the king and queen. Ooh, this is, we all know what this is on here. We have the only thing we don't have is the Queen of Swords yet. But we have all the kings and queens. Somebody here's all up in their feels, how they were feeling. That internal energy with the death card, how somebody was feeling inside isn't the same as the way they were feeling on the outside. Kind of cold, skeptical, in their head, pinned down their thoughts. But now this person's learned something. And it has to do with this bond connection. It has to do with love. I'm going to tell you, and I wouldn't be surprised if both people had ended something and come together and the time just wasn't right, because there's missed opportunity. Just take what resonates. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands. What does this Queen of Wands want? They're manifesting. Yeah, this is someone manifesting to have everything they need. Of course, they're manifesting life. They're manifesting money, finances, everything, being prepared. They have everything they need. But this person's been there, done that. They've been manipulated before. So you can see that energy, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, this is it's about gaining momentum, making a move. This is someone who's had several opportunities to make a move and they didn't, but they're going to now. I'll tell you, they're all up in their feels, big time. How they were feeling at that time it's about how they were on the inside, internally, compared to how they were on the outside. Yeah, but now this is someone who's about to, because it has to do with the Nine of Cups, wearing a mask. This is two people who are wearing the mask, not showing their true selves, their true feelings. Both people, how they were feeling on the inside. So it hasn't been expressed, but it looks like somebody wanted to approach someone, but they were unapproachable. The next time this person's around you, they're going to tell you. You're manifesting and mirroring. You're mirroring each other. It's an energy of looking at seeing it on each other's face. This is someone who can see it on someone's face. Both of you. That's what it is, taking off the mask. Oh, I almost missed that. Look at that. See, manifesting. A house, a home, someone preparing. They have everything they need. So it's two people at a crossroads, see, being prepared. This is two people going to come together. It's waiting for the one, waiting for the right person. Happy home, happy life, someone putting all the cards on the table. See, all those cups. It's about two people who give each other what they want. So nobody got what they wanted. In other words, there's two single people here. I mean, it's possible someone was waiting for someone to become single. I do see that possibility for some of you. Someone at a crossroads coming apart. Two people coming apart, two people coming together, but the timing may not have been right. It certainly is now, because we have a shift, a change. This is someone seeing things from a whole different perspective, a whole different light. Seeing this energy, yeah, there it is. It's popping out again. I knew that was coming. It didn't need to, because it's the same energy when I combine other cards. But there we go, missed opportunity. There's a windfall of abundance, timing, taking a step back. So this person's going to reach out. It's a little test to see if the other person wants to connect. There's going to be communication, but it's about alone, talking alone. This is someone who's been crossing paths with someone and never seems to be able to catch them alone. There's always other people. See, there's other people. Maybe even too many people's opinions. And I see that too. Everybody's opinion. But some of you, I can definitely see someone here. Every time it's time to take it to the next level, to introduce to friends and family, or go out there, this person stops talking. They ignore you, reject you. So that's why I feel some of you, there's this person being left behind. Two people coming apart, and then we got two people coming together. But I'm going to tell you, this is about two people who never got what they wanted because they were playing it so safe, afraid to show their true self, their true feelings. It's about being vulnerable, not wanting to be vulnerable. King and Queen of Wands, King and Queen of Pentacles are both. Even the King and Queen of Swords are like that. I mean, anyone can be that way. But just let's have another look at this little Gemini energy. But it's about two people manifesting, mirroring. See, it's mirroring, showing your true selves, your faces, looking at each other, the look on each other's face. This person knows. You both probably know. Yeah, see, checking each other out. But now there's this little pause, this introspection, going, aha. There is a spark and there is an attraction. Look at that. They're going to ask you out. This Queen of the Swords hasn't come up for the Queen of Swords yet. This is often a person who, very kind, compassion, often someone who waits for someone to reciprocate, but it's somebody acting cold. But when I asked about this is what they see that they didn't see. This is someone who should have took action when they had the opportunity, but it's a person who needed to take a break. They were definitely pinned down by their thoughts, what they were thinking. See, they were in their head, but all that internal change. This is two people, I mean, I'm going to tell you, it's like checking each other out. It's like, you know, there's an attraction. They're coming in to talk, heartfelt message. This is someone ready to follow their heart. See, it's a balance between head and heart. That's temperance, balancing head and heart. Somebody was following their head, not their heart. They felt skeptical, like there's no way this person likes me or cares for me or loves me, you know. Nope, I'm not going to accept this. They don't. So it's kind of someone protecting themselves emotionally. But it's about preparing emotionally. So there you go. Someone's about to follow their heart, balancing head and heart. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, and we got this person too. See, they kept it all in. Everything they were thinking, feeling, they kept it in. But they've gone, into me I see. What do they see? They see the same thing about themselves, about the other person. And they're shocked. So there was a lot of internal energy of this person, how they felt inside, shocked and surprised. Their emotions, it's a person who's ready to explode. See, feeling overwhelmed, 8 of Sticks, feeling overwhelmed. It's just too good to be true kind of energy. But it's just not accepting it, like, no way, they're not interested. They possibly couldn't love me or have feelings for me or care about me. I almost feel like what we have is two people who've never truly been loved by somebody. Like, truly loved. It's almost hard at some point there to recognize. But this is two people who've, you know, are at that time in their life where the ship has sailed. They feel like it's too late. It's just too late, you know. Two people who've kind of given up. They're just focused on house, home, their money, kind of preparing to just be alone, preparing to be single. And then all of a sudden, here you go. This could be a lot of older couples in here, more mature. But I do sense younger couples as well. And the reason being is the playful, youthful energy. So, yeah. But it's just somebody asking someone out, trying something different. See, this is someone different than the usual type, but it's about doing things differently. Somebody here wishes they would have done things different or recognize this. It's never too late, though, because look at this whole new cycle, whole new romantic cycle. See, is something that's been worth waiting for. And why? Because we have two people who are prepared. They're now Emperor and Empress. They've mastered life. They're stable financially. They're grounded. They're more sensible. They've learned a lot. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. There's the Queen of Swords. Interesting. See, someone who's learning to speak up and speak their mind. Often the Queen of Cups is someone who gives and sacrifices and then never ever gets what they want. So this is someone who's decided, I'm just going to be single. I never get what they want anyway. I'm happier by myself. And then all of a sudden we have two people crossing paths suddenly. And oh, there is a spark. There is chemistry. But it has that sense of there's just no way. Both people, see, there's just no way. But I still feel these are two people who've crossed paths a couple of times and it never goes anywhere because of that energy. And there is going to be a moment. The reckoning is coming. This person's going to make a move. Yeah, they're going to make a move. But I feel they want to talk alone because I do see privacy. See someone's private feelings. Talking alone. Private. Someone's having that realization too. See, there's all these people around. They can't approach or they can't talk. They can't do anything. So I feel this is someone going to be asking you out here. And I do see things happening. Beautiful positive energy. Whole new cycle, a lot of luck. The timing is right. This is because of this hurry energy. This person feels the timing is now. They need to make a move now. Before it's too late. Before somebody else comes in. And that's the way this masculine is thinking. But this Queen of Swords speaking up. See, they've also learned. Someone who's always been kind, compassionate, very forgiving. But never gets what they want. They never get their cup filled. So they now learn to play it safe. This is sometimes the person who showers abundance. They give too much. Too giving. And never get what they want. So then this is someone who kind of stops doing it. You know, they stop reaching out. They stop flirting or making themselves available or acting available. But we have the start of something new here. Yeah, it's an energy of being open too with the feminine, letting people know that you're open and available. I mean, there could be people here who knows you're open and available. I wouldn't be surprised if King and Queen of Swords are people giving advice too, because often these are people in that circle who give advice. But I'm wondering if somebody gave somebody bad advice or told somebody the other person just wanted to be single. There's some things going to come out in the wash. Like I say, there's going to be a bit of a reckoning here. Yeah, clearing up the confusion. See, all the things that are unknown. But it's about being vulnerable too. It's two people afraid to be vulnerable. And that's usually almost always what happens. When two people come apart, especially if there's been hurt or rejection, see the fear of rejection, not wanting to be vulnerable. It's all about sharing your innermost selves. Yeah, it's about being able to be open with someone and tell them, you know, I was afraid of being rejected or being ignored or I've been hurt, you know, whatever it is. But I really feel this is coming to fruition. Some of you, you know who this is. If you don't, I'm going to tell you. I mean, I don't know how anyone couldn't because I feel you've crossed paths with this person. And if that isn't the case, then you're coming apart from someone or they are. I wouldn't be surprised if it's both and then coming together and being afraid to be emotionally vulnerable. But this person's balancing head and heart. They're trying something different. You're different than their usual type too. So it's all about recognizing that. Yeah, see, missing that opportunity. This person's not very happy at some point here with that massive epiphany, the realization. This could be the one. This could be the one. It could be one more chance, just one more time. Let's try this one more time. And here comes the Knight of Cups. Yeah, they're going to just put it all on the table. But I feel like you're going to have a talk. I think you're going to spend a little time alone, a conversation. I do think one thing will lead to another. Yeah, I do. I think we've got two people feeling lack and lonely. Two people who have everything they need but love, but a partner, somebody to do stuff with. Because the King and Queen of Pentacles are two people who hang around at home, the couple that work together, play together, stay together. You know, it's that energy. But I also see this beautiful energy of the King and Queen of Wands, bold, confident, brave. See, it's funny how it's coming out at the end. Acting aloof. See, thinking negative thoughts because, no, I've been there, done that. It's always the same. It's always the same. They want me to do all the work. I'll never get what I want. I think you're both about to get what you want. You're going to give each other what you want. Yes, cooperating, compromising, compatibility, building each other up. So if you have somebody here where you know, two people have been ignoring each other, rejecting each other, instead of tearing each other down. And it doesn't mean, the Tower is tearing down the walls. These are two people with walls around them. But it's tearing down the walls and being vulnerable, talking, communicating, cooperating, compromising. But it's an energy of somebody here who feels they're always having to sacrifice and bend over backwards to please somebody, and then they don't get what they want. But I feel we have a masculine who's been in the same energy. But they're coming in to lay that foundation here. They're coming in for a date. Heartfelt message. It could be an apology. It could be somebody, a heartfelt apology because they failed to recognize. Something to do with privacy, talking alone. Somebody not wanting someone to approach them around other people because of talk and gossip, people's advice, too many people's opinions, forming your own opinions about each other. And that's what I feel a lot of this is, with that energy of the aloof, two people who kind of don't want everyone to know their business. I think you're going to be on the same page with that. You're going to agree. Yeah, I do see planning, preparing for a victory, but it's letting go of pride and ego. See, both of you bring something to the table. You're going to provide for each other. But I see moving forward here with a positive energy, letting go of that negativity, feeling positive. Yeah, I see a victory here. Beautiful energy. But boy, this is definitely a journey between a few people here. And this is definitely an energy read. What I see is mirroring. I actually see a twin flame energy, the one. That journey. You can take it or leave it. You can wait for this. You can wait for someone else. But it's about the spark, the attraction, the passionate new beginning, the one. Something that's been worth waiting for. And it could be a new person after all this time. It's all about being in alignment here. See, two people being in alignment. Just two people who get each other. Your lifestyles, everything just, it's, like I say, it's perfect. It's perfect. I think you're perfect for each other. Take care. Bye for now.